So now we're here in the headquarters, as I call it, of Strictly Business Properties. This is where all of my work is going down. One thing I was blessed with this Christmas, my wife was actually bought me a home computer and a fax and printer. So that's kind of added to my process of how I can get things done. But if you step a little closer, you're going to see a draft of the Strictly Business Properties website. Obviously, this is a draft right now, but going straight to the home page, the vision will be to have one of the properties on the home page, a simple welcome to clients. You'll get a little bit about the company, the mission, what it strives for, and then what's going to be interesting is about Strictly Business is you're going to be able to see current projects, what we're working on. So this is the home right here, 118 Buzz Lane. It's in Windsor, North Carolina. It's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, about 1,000 square feet, and this is how the home looked in June. We're going to have more up-to-date pictures due to the weather in North Carolina. The process has been slow over the holiday break, but it's also going to talk about the features, new roof, updated electrical, updated plumbing, updated floor plan, an open floor plan. You'll see our hours and info of operation, and then later today there'll be a contact page added as well, and that contact page will be able to for people to get more information about the company. So you've kind of gotten an overview of what Strictly Business Properties is about, how it was founded, a little bit about myself, and what the vision of it is. What we see is we would like to transform communities. As you saw in the neighborhood I currently live in, nice residential, but there are some components that could make the residential neighborhood better. And those are things like the home that you looked at. That would be a prime example of a property we would like to buy. We actually have been looking at it, but finding seller information, you have to kind of find that and kind of weasel through when people don't want to sell. But all of the houses on this block we've looked at, and we'll look at current other ones. Because we're looking at properties that need to be renovated, that can be renovated. So what are some of the strengths of Strictly Business Properties and our products? One of the things I can say is there's not much competition. Through census data and surveys and calling around, there's not a lot of companies or apartment complexes in the rural areas. Most of them focus on low income housing, so you might have an elderly home or a low income apartment complex, and that is a specific target market. Strictly Business target market is going to be 25-year-olds to 50-year-olds. In our information or research that we have found that there is a spike in renters in this age group, and then after 50 there's a decline in renters. So that's one thing that we want to capitalize on. Also in this area, there's 25% of the population that are currently renters. Another thing is adding web presence. In a second, I'm going to do a demonstration where I go on and I Google, and you're going to be able to see this because this is live. I'm going to Google apartments in Hertford County, and you'll see what populates and how there's not a lot of information. That's going to be one of our prime subjects of what we want to do, is make sure that we're online. Affordability, energy efficiency is going to be high, a personable attitude. You're going to get this in-touch video with the person, kind of so you can walk you through. You're actually in my home right now. You're going to be able to be inside of the home through video, and it's going to be on the website. Building relationships. We're building relationships with people. We're also a new company. That's going to be exciting. Anytime new things come to rural areas, people are really excited about it. Another thing that we're kind of looking at is on-call repairmen. That's going to be something that's going to be great. And then the ability to be 24/7, as you'll be able to contact us through website, through phone, through fax, through email, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You'll be able to do all of those things. But what are some of the weaknesses? Because with any great business, there has to be some weaknesses. One of the ones for Strictly Business at the moment is limited rental properties. We only have, currently we're working on one project. We may go to 2 by the fall, but all of this is in our business plan. A strength is that we're a new company, but also a weakness is that we're a new company because you don't have that brand recognition. But one thing is we're building a buzz right now through social media and through building these relationships. We're allowing people to understand us. So we're really excited about that. Even though it's a strength and a weakness, we're excited about that. Another thing is the repairman not being a part of the company, somebody being on call. That can be a weakness because sometimes people want instantaneous things to happen. And that was a frustration of mine when I was a renter. I went through a winter storm and my heat went out. The repairman had to come. He was on call. It took about 2 days. That told me right then I had to stop renting. I wanted to own. So we wouldn't want that situation to happen for one of our customers. And lastly, limited capital, limited business experience with it being a new company. But the one thing that I can say about Strictly Business is all of these weaknesses are things that will grow as the company matures. When the company matures, you're going to see that these will not be weaknesses anymore. They're going to have to be new weaknesses through things of customer feedback because we want to get consistent customer feedback. So the last thing I do to just kind of show you why web presence is so important, you're going to see us just do a Google search. So I'm going right to Google and I'm going to just put properties. For rent in Hertford County. And so as soon as you go and you find the top 3, Hertford County, the first one is homes.com. These are all for sale. Zillow.com, a lot of people know about that. These are for sale as well. And then there's Hertford County Apartments. Apartment Finder, that should be great. And then as you click on it, the first things that pop up, Suffolk, Virginia, Elizabeth City, Tarboro, Chesapeake. You see nothing about Ahoskie, Hertford County, none of this. So that's one thing that we're going to work hard on creating. The target market for us is Hertford County, Bertie, Northampton County. They're all rural counties in North Carolina. So I hope this has helped you out, gave you a really good overview of Strictly Business Properties. Look forward to seeing you more with some of the videos that we're producing. If you do have questions or answers, please contact me. My information will be left. Thanks so much.